Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
So what are you involved in right now? What's your project?
Doing a movie called Absolute Dominion, which is a film about the whole world being at war, and to stop us from bombing ourselves into extinction, they decide that each religion decides to send a fighter of their own to it, and they battle it out for the right to absolute dominion.
Oh, that is interesting.
Yeah, it's really interesting film done by director that I've worked with a number of times, Lexi Alexander, and it's beautiful. We had a lot of fun. She had me do what I feel is a very interesting and different score, and we had a good time doing it.
Now, when did you go direct from script, or do you look at a storyboard, or how do you decide what beats to include and where?
I like reading all of the scripts because for the films I did, because I want to be on the same page with everyone else that's in the film. And so I read the script and I have discussions with the director, and then we see what they actually shot, and we're off to the races there. It was a lot of fun, a lot of action, as you can imagine, and but a lot of deeply moving and spiritual moments as well.
So you work with the dailies then? You look at the dailies and see how they're doing?
No, I don't. I don't like to oversee the film, because what you want from a composer is to tell people what to feel, and if we've watched it too much over and over and over again, it kind of desensitizes us to it. So you want me to be as close to my first original thoughts and my first feelings. So when something's jumping out at you, or something exciting happens, you want me to be feeling my first emotion, close to my first emotions with that. And how I respond emotionally is with music. So, yeah.
Do you do digital or do you do original? How do you decide?
That's a discussion with the director and as to what they want and the style that they want. Lexi had a conversation that she really wanted a lot of different sounds and something that was not as the common way of doing things. And so I think we did a really great job at pushing a really interesting and fresh agenda.
You ever decide that, okay, this is a scene that has like no music, it's just very dramatic, and you just have silence? Do you ever do that?
I'm actually very well known for doing that.
Glad I asked.
Sometimes I just feel like everything's being said, and we don't need music to add more to that. And then sometimes I've thought going in that I didn't want to put music in a certain scene, and I decide to because I just had a moment, and I felt like I really have something that special can help here. But sometimes less is more. Sometimes when you're doing so much music, sometimes it takes away by adding just one more.
That's what I get too. Sometimes I get a lot of drama just by no music.
Mm-hmm.
You look close up at the character's face or something.
Mm-hmm. It can be very effective when you've been doing a lot of music and then the pull to silence. That can be as exciting and interesting as any score piece that you make.
You ever look at the finished product and go, I don't know about that. Maybe I should go back. You ever do that?
I'm pretty good at we've turned it in. Let it go. You always wish that you had more time. Composers are at the end of the process, and you wish that you had more time. You wish that there was more money. You wish that there was so
more
many
money,
things.
More time. I hear that all the time. More money, more time.
Yeah, exactly. But you get the film that you need. You get the score that you need, and I've been pretty excited with the things that I've been doing this year.
How did you? One last question. How did you get started? How did you get into this whole thing?
Well, I started writing at a very young age, but I never thought about writing for television and film. And my brother Ralph Farquhar is the one that talked me into it.
Really?
And,
He pulled you
yeah,
in?
yeah, he pulled me in. He said, that he just felt like that it would be good for me, and I was doing very poorly at the time, and I decided, well, let's try it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Turn your creative juices loose. Yeah, that was
And
it.
I'm so glad that I did, because it's been a much more gratifying career than I ever would have dreamed.